This is the plaintiff, Ray. He says he purchased what he thought was a 2016 electric bike from the defendant. And the guy pulled a major switcheroo and delivered a 2015 bike instead, thinking he was stupid and wouldn't notice. Oh, notice he did, because the bike had all sorts of problems. He could have been killed on the death trap. And he's here seeking a refund of the $1,095 he paid. This is the defendant, David Santos. He says the plaintiff purchased a 2015 model of the electric bikes he manufactures, and he got a great deal. A short time later, the plaintiff called complaining the frame was cracked. Now, a cracked frame means one thing and one thing only. The bike was involved in an accident. Regardless, for good customer service, he repaired the bike. He's done everything to make this customer happy. Nothing will work with this guy, so here they are. He's accused of bilking a biker.
All parties, please use your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff bought what he thought was an electric bike 2016 model from the defendant, but it turned out to be a 2015 with big problems. And the defendant says the guy got what he wanted, a 2015 bike for a great price. It's the case of You Ain't So Jiffy.
Okay, Ray, you've asked to be called just Ray. You're suing Big Cat Worldwide, represented here by David Santos. You are the Vice President of Sales?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you have authority to represent here today?
I do, Judge.
You're suing them for $1,095 that you want returned to you because, according to you, they sold you a lemon bike. Tell me what's going on.
Yes, at the end of April, I found online
April of what year?
2016.
Okay.
I found what looked like a nice electric bike, but it looked like a mountain bike to me. And said
It looked like what?
A mountain bike.
A mountain bike, okay.
Yeah, it looked like a mountain bike.
All right.
And I said, well, it looks good. So I called the company, and I told them that I want to buy this 2016 bike.
So the bike comes in, and according to you, it's a 2015.
I can't tell you exactly the year. It wasn't the 2016 that I purchased.
Is it what year bike is this? Is this the bike, or is this a similar bike?
This is an identical model, Your Honor, with exception to one
Is it 2016 or 20?
It was 2016. They were manufactured.
Okay, but you did say repeatedly in your complaint that they sent you a 2015 and not a 2016.
An email was sent from the person I bought it from, and that's where I found out it was a 2015 bike and not a 2016 bike.
Okay, so why didn't you just return it and say, no, I ordered a 2016 bike? According to you, he didn't. He got a 2016. All right, so then what happens? What's the first thing that goes wrong? By the way, I know I've heard about electric bikes, but I must be very ignorant because I can't figure out how this works. It just goes faster than biking because it's got power too?
Yes, this particular model allows you to ride, and also you can use electric. So if you get tired riding, you can use electric.
Kind of want to get on it, but I'm not going to. All right, so what happens? What goes wrong?
Well, first, the seat starts to basically break. There's some bolts they have on there that are very soft, and once you sit on it, the seat will actually twist. So I informed them off there, and they said that we'll send you another set of bolts out, and then the actual seat itself, which is plastic, that broke. So they sent a seat, and it wasn't the same kind of seat that came with the bike. And when I asked him about it, he said that, well, that's all we had in our warehouse. So it's not even new components I'm receiving.
Okay. Did you have when you bought the bike, does it have a warranty?
Yes.
May I see it?
Kyle told me it's a 1-year warranty, and it was also stated.
May I see the warranty and see what it covers?
Okay. This is a screenshot off the website where I purchased the bike. It doesn't have the exact printed warranty on it. But
don't you think that that's something important that you should have, the warranty on your bike when you're suing?
I did ask for it, and it was never given to me at all.
Then don't buy the bike. I mean, like,
no,
in other
this
words...
is afterwards. They shipped it to me with no warranty.
No, you should
anything.
know the what is this? It just says buy direct, sweetheart. Where's the warranty here? I asked you for the warranty.
They would not provide
me
with
anything. So you don't have
anything.
the warranty. This isn't what I asked for. Do you have the warranty?
I do, Your Honor, and this was provided to the plaintiff.
How?
By email. In subsequent conversations we had, as he reported the various issues that he was having with the bike.
Do you have the email where you sent him the warranty?
I believe I do, yes.
Okay. Yeah, here's what your warranty says. That repair or replace parts or components of the same value whereby they may vary from that being replaced with regard to model and/or color. Okay, so they fix the seat, and then what happens?
The seat has a metal post,
okay,
and that actually bends on the bike.
had that bend on the bike?
I called Kyle and I told him that at the front of the bike seems to be falling apart, and he told me to use Loctite, and that will basically glue the bolts together. So that was his solution.
Okay. Do you have a picture of the bent post? How are you going to prove to me the post was bent?
Mr. Santos, did
What,
I send you a picture?
Call your first
of the
witness,
bend?
I guess. Did you get the bike back for repair?
He did. The plaintiff returned the bike without prior authorization or return merchandise authorization, which we require, without any knowledge of our receiving the bike back. We had received his complaints, specifically as he's detailed regarding the various parts that were broken, and we replaced them promptly. There was a question regarding the fork, and the reason...
What's a fork?
The fork is the front portion of the bicycle that holds the front wheel. We were taking the time after the plaintiff reported the fork damage to determine what could possibly have caused the damage. This is our most reliable, trouble-free model that we've sold in the 3 years we've been in existence, so it was fairly unusual to see that kind of damage. We asked him to send some photos, which he did. The photos, which I had submitted to evidence, showed to our tastes a great deal of road grime and what appeared to be aggressive riding style.
How do you know? Because what? It was dirty?
Well, it was exceedingly dirty, and there were particular markings on the fork, which would suggest that the fork, if you will, bottomed out, had hit its bottom and was banging against other components on the fork itself. So that damage indicated to us that this was not being ridden in a casual, light manner, but maybe fairly aggressively. But it's a bicycle, and that's what they're designed to do.
Right.
As we were making our determination, the plaintiff decided on his own accord to send the bike back to us. He did it via U.S. Postal.
Did you end up repairing it?
Yes, ma'am.
And then giving it back to him?
We did.
And then everything was fine for how long?
It was fine for about a month, and late in August of 2016, the plaintiff requested new hardware for his seat, some various bolts that hold the seat in position, indicating that they had fallen off. I tried to explain verbally on the phone as well as in email that bolts need to be tightened and that things do come loose.
Well, according to him, you guys said, how much do you weigh? Or something like that, right? According
That's
to you,
correct.
they insinuated you might be too big for the bike.
And also that our streets are full of potholes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Toronto, Canada.
That your streets in Toronto are full of potholes?
And
Wait, a
that's
New
not the case,
Yorker told you that your streets in Toronto are full of potholes? Who came up with that little gem?
So I don't understand this. Why aren't electric bikes more popular?
I feel like there are not enough charging stations around in this area.
If you had more charging stations, would you get an electric bike?
Of course I would. I mean, how else can I get around?
I mean, what do you say? I mean, so I'm really serious about it. To me, it's like the Segway. I get that why it didn't take off, but electric bikes are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, they are. I guess it's a battery issue, so they haven't really developed them. But I think people use electric skateboards. Like you go to USC, everyone's using electric skateboards now. So.
Or NYU, going inside the courtroom.
We replaced the fork as requested. We repaired the light
Okay, but you right, and then you sent it back to him. And when's the next time you hear from him?
The next time we hear from him is August 28th.
And that's how long after he bought the bike?
That is approximately 5 months.
All right, and he tells you then what? Want my money back?
No, he asked for replacement bolts, which we promptly sent to him. And then in November 2016, the plaintiff filed a complaint with the Better Business Bureau.
Okay. Before that, had he told you I want my money back?
No, we had
All
not
right,
heard
so
anything.
according to you, what do? You call them and you tell them I want a new bike or I want my money. What do you say?
Initially, when the actual forks, I found out that the bike was not usable and the forks needed to be
but
replaced.
they fixed that and then sent it back
No,
to you.
this is before that. So
Okay, but I don't want to go before. I want to go forward, not backwards, okay?
Okay.
So they fixed that. They send it back to you.
They did not fix that.
Okay, well, you sent it to them. They claim they repaired it. They send it to you. What do you notice that means it wasn't repaired?
It's not about what's going wrong. It's what they actually said was a new bike. They sent the bike back to me, but clearly the parts they put on it were used. And I asked him about this, and then at that point, he sent me the warranty saying that we can use used parts on the bike.
What did they do wrong if that's what your warranty says?
The warranty was sent to me in August 16th of 2000.
Well, then it's your own business for not having insisted on a copy of your warranty before that.
I did ask for it.
Then tough. Go get it off the website. Call the manufacturer. Do something. I don't understand what you're suing for. You bought this thing. You wrote it a lot. You now want shipping and your money. Oh no, you bought it to put it up on a shelf. Now you want your shipping and your costs back. But they've done everything that you've asked for. They've honored the warranty. So really it's because they're using parts that you felt were not brand new, and then you point out, oh, but that's what the warranty says. So there's not a single thing you've said that would allow you to get your money back. When you buy that vehicle, your right is to get it repaired, and they've been repairing it. In fact, at some point, you got just so tired of him that you offered him a brand new bike with no warranty just so you wouldn't have to hear from him ever again.
We did, Your Honor. As part of our Better Business Bureau response, we offered the plaintiff a brand new bicycle identical to the one that he had purchased, under the stipulation that he would have no further warranty claim. We had outrun our ability to service this client. I'd like to make one clarification. Our warranty is very clearly written as a parts-only warranty for 1 year. That is to say that we supply you with the parts, and you have them installed on your own. The plaintiff has sent us the bike. We've repaired it for him at extreme cost, not just for the parts, but the labor, and paid the shipping back to him to Michigan.
Yeah, you've done what you needed to do. My verdict in this case is for the defendant.
Well, unfortunately for the plaintiff, he did not prove his case to the judge. I think the judge just thinks you're being too unreasonable in your demands. They seem to have, done most everything you wanted. And they even offered you a brand new bike, and you didn't take that.
With no warranty whatsoever. And this is a bike that has been breaking down consistently. The frame is broken on the bike, and they would not repair it. They said, we're not repairing the bike. And they sent me an email with that, but none of this was allowed to be presented in court.
Well, it's up to you to get your point across to the judge.
Oh, the judge made a quick decision.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't know.
I'm from Canada,
okay.
And this is in the States, and it's in New York. Protect your own.
Thank you very much. Sorry for you. You lost the case, okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
good enough. Good luck. Now, here comes the defendant, Mr. Santos, actually riding the bike. You're pretty good on that. You should be. I wonder how you feel about what Ray just said. The frame was cracked. Any comment on that?
There was absolutely an assertion by the plaintiff that the frame was cracked, and that is true. It was part of his Better Business Bureau complaint. We didn't get to address that here with Judge Milian.
But what about this bike? I mean, what are you going to do with this one?
Well, if it's possible at all, Doug, we'd like to get the plaintiff back out here. We'd like him to take this bike home with him
Let's
as
see if
an
he's
additional
back here.
make-good.
Is Ray still back behind? Did he go out the courtroom door yet? Ray, come out here. Mr. Santos has an offer he'd like to make to you. Come around here, Ray, please. Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Santos. Tell him.
Ray, this is the most updated version of our folding bike, and we'd like you to have this bike and take it home with you back to Toronto as a make-good for the experience. We want you to walk away having a good experience with our brand and with our product. And if you would accept it, we'd very much like you to have it.
Okay.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
You should be thrilled. It's a very nice offer. He's giving you the bike, so you get another shot at it. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. See, it does pay.
Okay.
People's court work. Even though you lost, you won. Good for you.
Okay then.
Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. You can go on out that way. And Harvey, that's kind of cool. A happy ending to a very intriguing case. What do you think?
Well, Doug, I got to say, that defendant is one smart businessman. Giving the bike away is worth $1 million to him. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.